Right, this comes at a time where the US is trying to bring the TikTok's US operations under the control of Donald Trump's allies. And Nigeria's top IT officer, Kashifu Inua Abdullahi, is very much keeping his eye on this. He told me that Nigeria wants to exert more power over TikTok and start setting its own rules rather than relying on global content policies. Take a listen.
When we look at what US is doing, US also is doing it for its own digital sovereignty. What is good for US is also good for Africa and Nigeria. Sometimes they don't listen to us. When designing their own policies, they don't take into consideration our laws. But when we have that self-determination, we should be the one to tell them this is how we want this platform to operate in Nigeria.
So how do they want TikTok to operate? Well, he told me that they very much see it as a tool for nation building and not just entertainment.
We want to see people using it to promote digital safety, people to promote content that will build stronger nation, but mostly we use it for entertainment, which also eats our youth time. People are not focusing on building skills they need to succeed for tomorrow.
Now, Nigeria is a huge market for TikTok, more than 37 million users over the age of 18, and the government is taking action. They've introduced a code of practice for social media companies, which is very much inspired by the Digital Services Act here in the EU. Now, it's not as enforceable, but TikTok is still trying to show that they're complying. They've taken down more than 8 million videos so far this year under the rules. For the regulator, though, just taking down videos isn't enough. In Inua's words, they want to be in the driver's seat. This desire for control, though, is not just coming from the government in Abuja. In other parts of the country, we're also seeing attempts to control social media from the courts. And we're seeing very much a clash play out between global social media trends and Nigeria's very traditional conservative society.
Now you're talking about a story also about two influencers.
Yeah, that's right. So this is in Kano State in the north. Idris Mai Washiria and Basira Yaguda were ordered by a Sharia court to get married within 60 days. And that's because they were posting supposedly obscene content, which included them cuddling and giving each other a peck on the cheek. The latest in the last couple of days is that their hastily arranged wedding has been annulled by the state's Islamic officials. They said that it wasn't sincere enough. Now, to be clear, the Nigerian Bar Association has called the whole affair judicial overreach. So we've got a couple of things playing out here, different cases, of course, but it's difficult for content creators in Nigeria when you've got a government telling you to sort of create content that's nation building. And also in some parts of the country, if you post certain types of content, well, you could be put in prison.